Hey guys, back again with review video number 3. This is for the Proton Atom. This is the newest putter release from MVP. For those of you that already know their lineup, you know that the Atom has been out for a while in base plastic Electron already. It's a thin profile, neutral stable putter that is really flat on top. And it just came out in the Proton plastic, which is a more premium plastic. It seems a little bit domier on top, feels just a little bit bigger in my hands than the Proton plastic. I would say that the Proton Atom, I was expecting it to be more overstable, which it is. It does have just a little bit more bite at the end than the Electron one does, but I was more surprised by its added stability than its added overstability, if that makes sense. So it has a little bit more bite to the left at the end, but I was more surprised with its ability to resist the turn. I've used Atoms for a while now, and they're a great disc that you can put on really any line and they'll hold it, that neutral stability. But the Proton does a little bit better job. It fights the anti-lines harder. When you put it on an anti-line, it'll flex out of it a lot quicker than the Electrons will. And when you put a lot of speed behind it, it doesn't get turned like the Electron ones do. It goes very, very straight, and you can get it to come out straight and fade forward, or get a little bit of bite at the end, which is nice for a little bit of added consistency on a line where you know you need to really put it in one spot or really park it at the end. Or anytime that you're fighting wind, it definitely has a little bit more wind resistance than the Electron Atom does, which is nice. I've been using it for mostly driving and up shots. For putting, I still prefer the Electron plastic, just I'm more partial to the feel of it for putting. If you're someone that likes the premium plastic putters, definitely something to check out. For me, I like the Electron feel, and I really like the Atoms because they're so thin and so flat. And like I said, the Proton ones feel just a little bit domier, or not quite as flat, not quite as thin in your hands. So if that's something that you like, if you've tried the Atoms and they didn't quite feel as domey as you like, check it out. It's definitely a preference thing. So far, I've been really happy with the Proton Atom's ability to just point and shoot without me having to worry about it turning at all. It definitely resists that turn considerably more than the Electron Atoms do, which means that I can bust it out on a windier shot, or I can pull it out of my bag for a shot that I need a little bit more left turn than I would trust the Electron Atom with, without having to move to a different mold like the NV or like the Ion or something. I can stick to the same molded disc and get just a little bit more consistency or stability out of it. I also like it for any shot that I need to kind of flex through a gap. If I need to come off of an anti-line quick, I can now pull out the Atom and use it for that. I throw a lot of putters off the tee, so I'm excited to have the Proton Atom in my bag for any sort of shot with a little bit more wind, or any shot where I need to know it's going to fade left at the end. I have this one now. Plus, it's exciting just having an Atom that I know isn't going to beat in very quickly. It's not going to lose its flight characteristics. It'll hold that shape for a little while. So I'm definitely going to leave the Electron Atoms in my bag, both for putting and for shots where I need right turn. But I'm also excited the Proton Atom has found a spot in the bag for the left turning shots or left finishing shots, and any shot with wind, any shot where I really need to know it's going to come down left at the end. So I would definitely recommend this disc to anybody who uses the Atom and likes the Atom. Anybody looking for a premium plastic putter from MVP, it's great. If you're stuck in a spot kind of between the Atom and the Ion, or you like the stability of the Ion but you like the feel of the Atom, it's a great disc for that. I think it complements the lineup really well as far as adding just a tad more stability. So if you're looking for something like that, you're looking for a great driving putter, go ahead and go check one out. They're good discs. If you have any more questions about the Proton Atom, or anything that you want to know, anything you disagree with, or any suggestions for the next disc you want reviewed, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll get to it as soon as I can, and hopefully have another video up soon. Thanks, guys.